Hey guys, what's up? It is day 10. Day 10 of the 30-day check-in challenge. So let's start off with the weigh-in right about now. And let's transition into the step count. All right, so weight was 95.1, going strong. Lost a little bit of weight, which was surprising. I thought I went slightly over my calorie count yesterday, but I guess my steps made up for it, so that's good. And yeah, the steps were about, I think, 23,000 or something today. But yeah, let's go over the day quickly, and then as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to title it something like Faceless AI YouTube channels, because I went on a little bit of a kick today. All right, I spent a little bit of time thinking about a previous channel I watched. Anyway, I'll get into it. But today was good, pretty good today. You know, standard work day. I was working with my manager and a dude named Chris. Really great time working with those two people. Really enjoy them. My manager, she's awesome. Chris is awesome. We have good fun while we're working. A lot of sexual innuendos, a lot of just horseplay. So it's a good time. It's a good time at work actually. Today. And pretty much the same thing will be happening tomorrow, and then it's the weekend, so that's good. That's good. Positive vibes. That's what you want. That's what you want at work. You want your work to feel like you can actually joke around, and you're not stuck in some sterile fucking box with some douchebag manager breathing down your neck every hour of the day. I couldn't work like that. I could never work in an office. I never have worked in an office. I don't think I ever will. No offense to people that work in offices, like, to each their own, you know? But if you're in that kind of position where you have a boss breathing down your neck and you feel trapped, dude, just fucking leave. I've done it many times before with jobs. If I'm at a job and I feel like I'm not liking it or it's not the right fit for me, I quit. People will call you lazy. People will say, oh, well, you're not a go-getter. You're not this, you're not that. It's not the truth. People say that because they want to justify their own lack of ambition slash courage to actually quit and find something better. There's nothing wrong with quitting if you feel like you're trapped, dude. If you feel like every day is a drain on your energy, if you feel like your soul is being weighed down, quit. And I speak from experience because I have done this before. So yeah. Anyway, let me get on to the main topic of what I wanted to talk about today, which is these faceless AI YouTube channels. So, I don't know if any of you are privy to these channels or if you've seen them kind of going around the YouTube space as of late. I might be late to the party. Honestly, I'm not too sure, but it's just something I noticed and something I want to talk about. So, there's a lot of these channels. Now, they might be kids' animation channels, they might be Bible story channels. Pretty much what it is it's a YouTube channel. And a lot of the time, like I said, they might be making like kid animation videos. So it's just different animations of random cartoons or whatnot, kind of designed for kids. So parents will, put their kid in front of the iPad, say, "Oi, little Billy, watch this for the next 2 hours while you and me and mum go to Funky Town," or whatever they do, to keep the kids entertained. But the ones I specifically kind of want to focus on today are the sleep channels. So these are the ones that, again, there's no malicious intent in terms of what they're putting out there. They're not putting out content designed to incite violence or anything like that. And I completely understand that. But what these channels do, essentially they're designed to help you sleep. So if you have issues sleeping, usually you'll put one of these faceless channels on. And a lot of the times, for example, the one I'll talk about, there's a channel out there, and I will say the name of the channel. I don't know whether I'll get copyright struck. I don't think I will. Actually, I won't say the name of the channel, but there's it's something to do with sleep, and then there's historian in the name. Okay, you can find it yourself, I'm sure. If you YouTube, you'll find heaps of very similar channels too. But what it is a channel. They'll have a story. Let's say, for example, the pillaging of Rome, or the fall of Caesar, right? Or here's a good one. What it's like to grow up as a medieval peasant. Let's say in the Middle Ages. What your life would be like if you were a peasant in the Middle Ages. Interesting subject, right? Of course. So the story will be narrated, right? Usually these videos go for about 5 to 7 hours, and about 2 hours of that is actual talking, and the rest is just static noise. It's just nothing, usually. Sometimes it might be 3 hours of talking and the rest will be static noise. But regardless, they are essentially just all these little mini stories with a narrator that are designed to kind of help you go to sleep, per se. But here's the problem with these channels, and I've just recently kind of found this out, and it just struck a chord with me that I felt like I needed to say something about it. I felt like I needed to talk about it, even if in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of meaningless. It kind of opened my eyes up to something bigger that's going on just in general with the world and AI and and AI specifically, and just low effort content. These videos aren't real. So a lot of these videos, the script that they're using to tell these stories about, say, growing up as a medieval peasant, or what it would be like to be Julius Caesar's assistant, whatever it is, right? They are fabricated using ChatGPT. And the voices, lucky I've got my light on here, the voices are created using an app called 11 Labs. So 11 Labs is essentially a online database of all these different voices that you can use for narration, right? So essentially what these YouTubers are doing, these faceless AI, and there's a whole big market for this shit now, man. Like there are videos that teach you how to do this so that you can, say, get to $10,000 a month or whatever. Because as far as I know, YouTube doesn't really have any strict guidelines on this. Now, a lot of people probably aren't making money off this, but there are some that are. There are probably a fair few that are making money off this low content, soulless, godless fucking shit, man. It's in my opinion, it's not good for the soul. It can't be good for the soul. This shit cannot be good for your soul, dude. It cannot be good for the wider world and what it says about us as humans, like, currently, man. Like, I get it. Look, I get you're poor, you're some student, you want to make a bit of money, you see one of these AI videos and you go, oh, I can do that. I could do that. I can make a faceless AI YouTube AI channel where I essentially make a script and use a fake narration voice, claim it's my own or whatever, and essentially I could make money off like doing something that's very low effort that might take maybe an hour in all to kind of get the video published and whatnot. Even though the video is 3 hours in length in terms of the actual content. The rest is just, as I said, static noise. But here's my issue with it, right? And this video might be a bit rambly, but I just feel like, you know what, I need to get my thoughts out about this. These people, and it's in particular, there's this History Sleep channel. If you go and look at the comments of this channel, a lot of people think this, number one, is real. They think there's because this dude uses an English narration voice, they think there's some English dude locked in a box somewhere, or locked in his room somewhere with a high quality microphone, spending countless nights fastidiously writing all these intricate, humor-filled excerpts on history. He's done the research, he's cited his sources, everything's accurate. Everything's accurate. Keep that in mind. Everything's accurate. So they say, so they believe. And this dude is writing this shit. It's all produced by him. He's speaking it. He's putting in all this effort. And there's people leaving comments like, oh, thank you so much for what you do. Like, you're amazing. You help me sleep. Look, good on you for helping the people sleep. All right, cool. There are plenty of other ways you can get to sleep. There are plenty of channels that actually make real content, that actually spend time doing that shit, that actually are interested in this shit and have spent their kind of lives mastering the art of storytelling as a person to produce content for you. But these AI channels aren't it. They aren't doing that. They are literally, who knows, it could be some Chinese or Indian dude, or it could be anyone. I don't care if they're not Chinese. It could be some British dude who's just an unemployed dude on his computer in his bloody mum's basement or whatever. It doesn't have to be mum's basement, Like, I'll be honest, this stuff just really kind of, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me. So I'll say it, I definitely do have a bias towards it. I'm sure there are some people who think it's perfectly fine, but let me say why I don't think it's good. It is, like I said, it's soulless. It is low effort content. Anyone can do it. There's nothing unique about it. You don't have to spend time mastering a skill. You don't have to put in time doing anything. You're letting AI do it for you. You're letting a robot do your shit for you because you can't be bothered to go out and actually find something you're interested in to make or not make money off. And AI is starting to do this with art too. And as an artist myself, it's like, it's scary because the people that actually spend time making art and putting in the effort to do it are usually, well, not usually, but in the future, there's a very real possibility we're going to be overshadowed by all this AI shit, man. Like these dudes making these faceless YouTube channels where it's AI narration, voiceovers for sleep. Here's another thing. When I talked before about citing their sources and accuracy, a lot of the stuff they talk about you can't find anywhere. If you listen to some of these history sleep stories in their entirety, they are filled with inaccuracies. Because what these people are doing is they're going to ChatGPT, they're giving ChatGPT a prompt. For example, I don't know, I want you to create an invigorating and inspiring story on the fall of Rome and how it led to, blah, 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 whatever, right? And ChatGPT will just take shit from all different sources and put it all together. But it's not actually taking the time to cite that those sources are actually historically accurate, whether it's actually even true what they're saying. And they're probably linking events to other events that shouldn't be linked at all. Like they're probably getting their timelines wrong. And I get it. You might be saying, well, that's just for sleep, Michael. Like, who cares? It's more about the principle of it, man. Like, just think for a second. There are, this channel has got maybe 300,000 subscribers, 300,000. And there's a lot of copycat channels that have like 10,000, 15,000, whatever. And honestly, I could care less. It's not me saying, oh, I wish I had more. I really don't. I do these videos it's more of a way to keep myself accountable, and I just do it really at the moment. It's for fun. I just want to talk in front of the camera, my own thoughts, my own human thoughts. There's not AI in here, but these people, they are literally going onto a program, typing in a prompt, doing it, going to 11 Labs, getting some charming British voice, using that to create the narration. And in my opinion, the worst part of it all is when these people leave comments on the video asking like, did you write this? Did you do all this yourself? All the answers, yes, I wrote this. I did it all myself. It's a lot of work, but thank you so much for noticing. It's like, holy shit, dude, you did none of it. All you did was give it to a AI to create all your shit for you. Like, does that not, I don't know, does that not say something about where we're at now in society? That this is becoming the norm? That you can literally go and type in Faceless AI YouTube channel, and there is a channel, I don't know her name, but there is a woman that is literally creating tutorials on how to do AI videos for like everything, for kids animation, for history channels, like history documentary channels, how to create AI scripts and AI narration voiceovers, for Bible story channels, the Bible stories, and they're just making it shit up through AI. Like, some of it, like I said, would be accurate, but there's a lot of it that's not, because you're doing it through a computer program. And not everything's going to be accurate. There's no soul to it. It's coming up with its own punchlines. If you actually listen to some of these history sleep videos, in particular, the witty punchlines and the witty comedy that's in there, some of it doesn't even make sense. Like, you know, when they're comparing like mortality to the creaking of wooden floorboards or whatever. Like, there's some of it that if you really listen to it, you can just, but you have to really listen to it, because AI is getting good now, man. You have to really listen to it. But yeah, you can just tell that something's a little amiss. And the reason I found this out was because I actually listened to this channel originally when I was having some trouble sleeping. And I listened to one of them, and I actually thought, like, whoa, this is awesome. Like, this dude put in all this effort. Like, that's awesome, man. Like, good for him. And then I noticed this dude was putting out videos, like legitimately 6-7 hour videos, like every day almost, or maybe every 2 days. And it's like, huh? And then you look into it, and there's a bunch of other channels doing the exact same thing. Slightly different scripts, but same voice. Or slightly different scripts, but in a slightly different voice. And now, you know, this dude with the big channel is saying, oh, there's a bunch of copycats out there. I am the original. And it's like, but you're not, like, you're using AI. It's all AI. And all these people in the comments, like, oh, can you give us a background on how you got into narration and all that? You know, and he's not replying to any of those. Like, look, I'll be honest. In the grand scheme of things, I understand this probably doesn't matter that much. And I had a little bit of extra time on my hands. And honestly, I shouldn't be wasting so much time getting mad about this stuff. But it does get me a little, like, not so much mad, more like perplexed and a bit interested at how, like, the society in general and we are changing, because, like I said, there's video, like, this isn't a secret thing. It's not like this is a hush-hush thing. Obviously, the people that are commenting on the channel think that it's a real person. But if you go and, like I said, type in how to make AI, Faceless AI YouTube, there's a whole channel with like 150,000 subscribers explaining how to go through the process of creating these faceless channels that are just using AI to make content. That, like I had said before, is not entirely accurate. It's made up. It's ChatGPT with the script. It's 11 Labs with the voice. There is no soul in this. There is the only expression of human action in these videos is whatever prompt the person had to type in to the computer program, and maybe the description on the YouTube video. And that's it. And obviously, maybe the replies to the YouTube comments. Who knows if that's even AI? And the funny thing is, on these videos, these tutorials that show you how to make these faceless AI channels, there are a ton of AI comments. Dude, the robots are fucking, it's over, man. Oh, man, like, it's nuts. Skynet is approaching. I'm just, man, I just had this in my head. I was just looking at this shit going like, is this for real? How are people not seeing it? Like, so many comments on that channel now are think he's real. And I'm like, how do you do this so quick? How are you getting videos out? You're amazing. No, it's AI. It's AI. This dude's doing nothing. He's writing prompts in, yeah, and he's spending some effort to put this shit together. But not the effort that actual historians go to. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to end this video now, because at the end of the day, what can I really do to affect this? Not really much. I can just have a bit of a yarn about it on my channel here. But I implore you, if you want some real history, like if you want to actually watch something where people put effort into it, where people actually go out into the world with the cameras and they passionately talk about the history, and they spend time researching it, and they spend time working out whether they're right or wrong, and going through what's right, what's wrong, citing their sources, like saying if they got something wrong or whatnot, and providing a whole account of history, and actually giving you in-depth videos and all this like crazy awesome stuff that you can see with your eyes. Go look at I think it's Timeline, which is one of the channels on YouTube, and there's a lady called Mary Beard, and she does some really awesome Roman documentaries. I posted one recently in our High Thermos Discord. I think it was something about Caligula, like how the title wasn't how fucked up Caligula really was, but it was something along those lines. And man, people like that, those are the people we should be giving the money to, and spending the time praising them and giving them well comments. Not these bullshit people sitting in their underpants typing prompts into AI websites, right? Into Chat GPT and all that. It's not good, man. It can't possibly be a good thing for our future. I try not to like ruminate too much about the future, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, it's nuts, and that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. Keep an eye out for those channels, man, and don't support them. Don't support them, because like I said, there's actual people out there putting in the actual work, going out there with film crews. And I understand not the average person can't afford a film crew, but like, dude, you can do some research and fucking actually use your real voice and just talk in front of a camera. At least show your face. Like, don't hide behind this soulless AI shit, man. Like, it's nuts. It's fucking nuts, dude. But that's it. I'm gonna go cool me nips off and fucking chill for the rest of the night. But yeah, we're still going strong. We're still going strong on the check-ins, day 10. Even though I know a bunch of people don't watch, totally fine, man. I'm really actually enjoying just having this time to kind of talk and get my thoughts out in front of the camera. So anyone that does watch, anyone that watches this video and agrees with me, leave a comment down below on what you think of this whole AI stuff, and whether you agree with it, whether you can see some value to it. Because I know that there are some things it can be used for that can be helpful. But I just feel like this kind of shit, where they're making whole YouTube channels trying to monetize off shit that isn't even necessarily accurate, but then also claiming that they're doing it themselves, is like, that's soulless, man. That's not good. That's not good karma. That just can't be good in general. I don't know. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. If you like the video, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe, whatnot. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with day 11. Friday tomorrow, fellas and ladies. If there's ladies watching, get excited. Rub your nips. Go up to a stone wall and just rub your nips on them. Get a little bit of friction. Get some heat into your life, Feel something. Feel something. Live life. Don't sit and do shit through a computer with AI where there's no soul, man. Go create something yourself, sing on your phone, record yourself dancing. I don't know, like anything but this low effort, just money grabbing shit. I don't know. It's anyway. I could go on, but at that point it would be rambling and incoherent. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my little rant here. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.